Participants will be
1 minute and
subscribers.
22 seconds.
Had his boots in the way, but it's just how it's gonna be.
One minute.
One. Says I'm live.
This season, you've got places to go, people to see, and this season, you've got places to go.
Sound works. Oh wow, actually, that's good.
One minute.
Right on. Says I'm live.
This season, you've got places to go, people to see, and this season, you've got
Hi, Hippie, how are you?
Hey hippie, hey bud, how you doing? Switch off for that. That. Gonna leave it on that. And we're gonna do this. Just to keep looking down, I suppose. Alright, got a little bit of a drive along. I wasn't going to do a live, but then
Hippie said, doing good. I ain't doing no gig work tonight. Got off of work and came home. It's always slow on Thursdays. I didn't waste my time. Yeah, okay.
Good to take some time off every now and again.
Well, yeah, you have a regular job.
Where did that go? We're heading to the car wash in Lee Summit. I was going to do a job along the way, but I didn't realise what time it was. And my voice still isn't right back with us, and I'm always afraid that I'm going to bloody lose it again. Because it seems alright, and then it starts flipping messing about again. That's why I've tried not to do many live shows. But that's not stopped me flipping from yapping.
Nope, it is not.
Well, I don't want Mrs. Womble to miss out on me not yapping. So. Alright, we're on our way.
Hippie said, I still ain't washed my car since the last time you washed your car. Oh,
We only washed it yesterday.
it needs it again today.
Yep.
And I let the rain do it. Well, we got a lot of rain. Sometimes the rain will clean it. Sometimes it leaves, it's like dirty rain. It leaves dirty spots everywhere.
Dirty. Come on, Dingo, move it now. You fucking prick. Dumber than shit, these people.
Hippie said, looks a little bit windy out there. It is, yes.
Yeah, it is.
I think they said it's going to get up to like 50 miles an hour. It's actually 62 degrees out, but it doesn't feel it.
No. Well, that's what the van says. Google says it's 57 and feels like 52. like the dog.
Well, I think the van's closer than that, but
Somewhere around there, isn't it?
was it telling you the weather in Liberty, or?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't feel like 57 either.
I know, because it said 57 and felt like 52 or something.
Hippie said, why did double post it? Oh, I don't know why.
What's
I
that?
see it on there. He put on there, looks a little bit windy out there. It went on twice.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said,
of
why
course.
did double post it? So I don't know.
We can see the license plates. Well done.
Yeah.
I hope you're not expecting me to blur out everyone on the live stream.
Well, they're on a public street, so I don't think there's any expectation of privacy. We're not peeping through their windows.
No.
Hippie said it was 82 yesterday, got to 61 today.
Weather's been flipping nuts here.
In Velo, it looks so pretty outside. It is pretty nice. Hippie said 39 degrees this morning. That was weird.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be 40 to start with and a high of 57. And then in a few days' time, it's supposed to be like a high of 35. It's nuts, flipping. And we had, what, 80 degrees yesterday or the day before.
Didn't really feel like it though. Stay in this thing.
I'm going down 291.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine, just don't hood the line there.
I don't know what you see, but
I don't know either.
very bad.
It's weird having the sun out this late.
Yeah. BMW drivers.
He said temperature in Texas going to be jumping up and down all week.
Yeah, it's a... The weather's flipping crazy.
Hippie said, but no rain in the forecast. That's good. Well, we don't need any more here.
You might see some along the side of the roadways. Places are flooded.
Over there.
Well, I don't know if it'll pick it up down here, but it's just donkey. Howdy.
The Lone Wolf. U9K. Howdy to you. How are you tonight? We're doing pretty good. Complain?
Well, I can't complain.
Well, he can. I don't complain. Unless I have something to complain about. But he doesn't need anything. He just complains.
Hey, I'm British. You're supposed to feel good.
Yeah, he is British. That makes him happy when he's moaning. Especially when he's driving and moaning.
Yeah. Mate, can't help fire. So Lone Wolf, where are you? I don't complain because it doesn't do me any good.
That's true.
Nah, I agree with it, but it don't do me any good. But you know, sometimes just
He still enjoys it.
yeah.
He's from the USA.
Just leaving the meth house.
No CDs needed.
Okay.
Just leaving the meth house. Or no CODs needed.
Strange one, huh?
Independence used to be the meth capital of the U.S., but I don't know. That was quite a while ago.
And we ain't even in Independence, but okay.
Well, we will be.
We're going straight through it. Coming this one, gives me. Right lane closed ahead. Is it now? Yes, it is.
Hippie said I complain about complaining. Yeah, it makes Ray happy to complain. I'm an optimist, he's a pessimist.
I don't think it was really closed ahead.
Do what?
You said the right lane was closed ahead.
Probably in the daytime when they're working.
You take the side then. What's this donkey doing?
I don't know. Crossing over lanes. I do complain when people are really annoying me. I'm not above it, I just don't do it all the time.
Most been my series BMWs, the electric BMW.
It is a beautiful evening, and the sun's going down.
It's 57 degrees apparently now.
Dropped 5 degrees since the other side of town.
There's people chatting and farting as well.
There's that old station up there.
It's got some cars. So,
Davey said, here in Midlothian, I guess they're going to build some big wind turbines. They have been blocking traffic out here every day, and it's going to continue for the next 5 months. It's a sight to see. Then he said, these trucks hauling these things down the road. Oh, yeah, because those are big.
Hey, Eric.
Hi, Eric. How are you? Eric said, hello, David. Hi, Wendy. How are you tonight, Eric? Eric said, hanging in there, tough week, making money, and stressed a bit.
I'm sorry about that, mate. I try not to talk a lot. That's why I've avoided doing some live shows, because I'm just trying to get fed up with losing the voice.
Eric said, hope you guys are doing well. We are. We're doing pretty good.
Got this bloody bug that flipping makes me cough a lot. Although it's calmed down a lot, but flipping just when I think that I'm bloody doing better, it start coughing again and I lose my bloody voice.
Okay, I'm doing well.
So that's why I've not done any live shows. We were out of town a little bit and I thought Mrs. Womble said, Daddy, you can do a live show.
He chattered all the way out here.
Yeah.
And then he said, yeah, go out there and make a couple of pennies and nickel and dime every now and then. I get lucky and make a quarter.
Yeah, you gotta fit best about pushing for that money, get out of it as much as you can at the minute. It's the price of bloody fuel. And who knows what else. I've been just trying to do standalone videos rather than doing live shows recently. Although really for the most part I've been doing a lot of AI videos or videos just with music. It doesn't stop me thinking talking. So still yeah. It's mostly to myself because Mrs. Womble don't listen. Or she listens and don't ignore.
Selective hearing.
Yeah.
David Thompson, where are we now? We're getting ready to cross over the bridge over the Missouri River from Clay County into Jackson County, going from Liberty to Sugar Creek,
There you go.
Missouri. We're crossing over the Missouri River.
We're not too far out of Kansas City.
I don't know if you can see the river from the camera angle or not.
No, not picking up. I'm thinking about getting a new mount for the phone. That might make it a lot easier.
Now you can see the bridge, you can't see the river from that angle. David said, my mother lives there. Oh, really? What a small world. area, David? I graduated from Fort Osage in 1978. Hippie said, who drives a bright yellow?
Oh, come on. Someone that needs to find their car in a car park, isn't it?
Big bird. Oh, a bright yellow car, big bird. Cutting in and out. David said, no, I grew up in California and my mother moved there. Oh, okay. I've lived in this area all my life. Ray's a transplant from suburbs of London, Wimbledon. That's why he's so hard to understand. He doesn't speak American English. Hippie said, I'm watching a live stream. It was a bright yellow car in front of it. And it just disappeared. I guess my live stream is lagging. Oh, okay.
We had a connection issue, but it lasted like 2 seconds at the most.
Longer than that.
Well, not for
It
me.
did it twice.
For me, it just came and went off, so reconnected and when it went back on. So I could see that it went out.
Seems like the internet ought to be better by now. I guess maybe it jumps from one tower to another. I don't know.
Wind is a bit brutal.
Yeah. Today said, hello. Hi, Charles.
Hey Charles, how you doing?
And David said, you sound like regular people who live like everyone else. Well, I like to think we're pretty regular.
Yeah.
Hippie said, I thought the car went into a time portal. Maybe.
Suppose we're pretty regular.
There were a couple of times in the 70s I thought I went into a time portal. No, not really.
It's 56 degrees in there.
Charles said, heading home from the 9 to 5.
Oh wow.
What a way to make a living.
Oh, someone left something.
Hippie said, they're in front of you. 1 second, then it was gone. Hey, Mike.
Hey Mike, how you doing? Hey Mike, I done a video of your emoji today.
Member for 14 months. Wow. Oh, he did. He sent a bunch of his emojis.
Yeah.
Game time. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. My birthday was last month, Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Blimey, tomorrow's the 13th as well.
Friday the 13th. Game time said Jason will be creeping tomorrow night. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll send you.
We had a pretty good Friday the 13th last month, but Tuesday the 17th, that was a different story.
Yeah.
And Mike said, I'm okay. It rained on and off this evening, and this morning was slow, so I didn't do so great work-wise, but tomorrow's a new day. How are you? I'm doing good. Ray's still so-so.
Yeah, I still got this bloody bug. Just when I feel like I'm getting better, damn bloody voice kicks in.
But I'm doing great, so half of this is good.
That's why I've not done so many live shows, because I'm just worried about losing the voice again.
Game Time said, watching all the way from Trinidad in the Caribbean.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, a way to make me feel jealous. Trinidad.
And Hippie said, nope, I won't be working Friday the 13th. I've got to do inventory all day tomorrow.
Who said
Then
that?
he said to Hippie, I won't be doing my gig work again. Oh, so you're just kind of taking the day off. Well, except for inventory, I guess you are working.
Well, he's got a W2, hasn't he? So he works enough, I think. But maybe I'll turn Spark on when I'm headed home. See what they send me. Yeah, it's always worth turning it on, isn't it? Just in case. I get that rare zipping time where they send you a decent job.
And Game Time said, if you ever vacay in Trinidad, you should try doubles.
Oh, is that a bar in Trinidad? Friends that went to Trinidad, and a few friends from Trinidad back home in London, but I never got to go to Trinidad. I don't know why.
I've never been to the Caribbean. I've been as far south as Key West, but
we head into the car wash as the birds have blitzed the van again. We've got membership at the car wash, so we go through as many times a day as we'd like. This is Trinidad side.
Game Time said, chickpeas and 2 pieces of fried berry with mango sauce. Ooh, that sounds good.
That's what doubles is. I keep going on about some.
I love mango salsa and mangoes and crepes with guava cream and mangoes. That sounds very good. He said, I've been out of Texas once and I drove all the way to North Carolina with my uncle to drop off his granddaughter at his dad's house that was a dry, cold, and rainy. That was 30 years ago. North Carolina's pretty. The Outer Banks, those are really cool. With the bank of ponies.
Yeah, that was fun. Wish we stayed over there longer.
That's the only thing that lives on some of these little islands, these ponies.
Wild ponies.
Yeah, wild horses. I guess they came off of years ago as shipwrecked boats or something. Hippie said, Texas boy, born and raised. Well, Texas is a big state to explore. My daughter lived at, and granddaughter and grandson, two oldest, lived at Fort Bragg in North Carolina for a while. Her husband's an Army soldier. Where did we stay? Diamond Beach?
Can't remember, but it sounds familiar.
We had to go over like a causeway to get there.
I didn't realise it was this late.
7:32 Central Standard Time.
I really come racing down here. Don't know why these people race down and race up the arse and stick me in the move. Well, I'll be turning up there so I can move here and this. And I'm on the hill right behind it.
I don't know what that light is on the backwards.
Really beside you was one like racing up that backside. So clumsy people shooting the camera. If you be careful with that Vortec engine in it. They come racing up their arse with wanting us to move and then it goes all the way over there.
Hippie said, are you all on a delivery or are you just driving around? Well, we were the other side of the river, so we were heading home. Right now we're heading to the car wash, so kind of just driving around. We're not working.
No, I did have one job to do, but and I could have done it on the way back, but it wasn't a very high paying assignment. I can fit it in with tomorrow's work.
So we're just driving around. Price of gas, can't afford to drive around too much.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We paid $2.95 earlier,
Which is actually pretty cheap for what it really is. Most
yeah, like
garages,
$3.29.
yeah. So most garages, not a lot of garages in the area. Don't even bloody drive that slow.
I do.
Yeah, these edges and flipping overtake me like one stood still.
Wish your car looks like it might rain.
Yeah.
Get wiping more. Hi, Rain Wendy. Hi,
Hey,
Melissa.
Melissa, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you? Well, I'm sure we told you, Hippie, we have a monthly membership, so it doesn't matter if it rains on it after we get it washed.
Just got to make sure the windows are shut.
Smash that thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Melissa.
Thank you very much, Melissa. It's going to get a bit loud in here, everybody, because we're going through the car wash.
We are doing pretty well. Well, me better than Ray. He can't seem to quite shake off whatever he has, but he feels okay. He just keeps losing his voice.
Well, I feel okay for the most part. I think a lot of it is I'm just so pissed off with it.
And Melissa says, oh boy, our car needs a washing.
A membership here, if you've got a Go car wash, you can get it at $10 a month for the first couple of months.
The first 2 months, yeah.
And then I think it's like $16 a month.
No, it's like $20.
We can drop down a level where you get smaller for the only ones in it. turn that vent off for me.
Watch my car might not make it down the road tomorrow. And I said that's still 20 cents a gallon higher than advertised. That's nonsense. If they have it on the sign, they should be honoring that price.
Yes.
Hippie said, what's the deal with pretty lights? I don't know, but it's always cool to go through that car wash, especially at nighttime. All the different colored lights. Hippie said, making everyone enjoy your car wash. Yeah. Hippie said, yeah, somebody didn't change the sign. Well, they should honor the price on the sign.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
They should change the sign before the pumps.
And it's the same if you go to a car dealership. If they put the wrong, incorrect price on the car, then they're supposed to honour that price. Yeah. I mean, it's the same anywhere. If they don't, then they're just, you can report them as a bait and switch type thing.
Hippie said, I guess I could argue with them, but I didn't feel like doing that. Yeah, that's true.
If you move that mirror out, that'd be wonderful.
And it can be annoying to know you're right, but
Possibly.
I can reach it.
Probably. Yeah, keep reading it. Thank you. Only thing about that car wash, most of the 95% of the time it pushes in the mirror.
On my side.
Yeah, a lot on that side. On my side, it'll push it in, and then it drags it back out again.
But I'm with you, Hippie. I don't really like to argue. But still, 20 cents a gallon, that can add up.
Yeah.
Well, and really, you got an extra 10 cents off is really 30 cents a gallon difference.
And also, if you haven't already done so, if it's like a name brand garage like BP or, I don't know, Quick Trip or whatever, then sign up for their app. Then you can always check that. Plus you get rewards.
Well, he got 10 cents a gallon off at Love's.
Plus, yeah, but if it's showing that in their app too, then it may well have given it.
I'm saying he must have the rewards already.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, sometimes I just let it go. It's not worth arguing. Or they'll like give me the wrong amount of change back. It's like, whatever. But I'm not going to call them out. If they give me too much, I'll say something. Although the older I get, the pickier I start getting.
I've seen if they're there.
Hippie said, but they already had that fixed today. gas today. Well, and they didn't drop the price down. It was still higher, so.
We'll go through the old town, I suppose. Lee's Summit is where we're going through.
That's pretty high for gas in Texas, isn't it? It's still $3.49 a gallon.
Oh, wow.
It's $3.29 a gallon a lot of places here, but we went to a cheap place. It was $2.95. I'll never forget years ago, decades ago, went to an old venture store. Those haven't been around for a long, long time. But this kid, there is an older guy in front of me, and this kid gave him his change back. He paid with cash, and it was the correct amount of change, but the guy was hollering and yelling at him because he didn't count the change back to him, even though it was correct. And he just went on and on and on. I felt so sorry for this kid, and the poor kid couldn't say anything to the customers, so, you know, I took up for him, had to yell at the old man.
Because he didn't count it back?
I know. Well, A, he was in my way and holding me up from going, and B, leave the poor kid alone. He gave you the correct change back. It would be different if you were questioning the amount he gave you back, but he just went on and on and on. Finally, I just snapped. But I was taken up for that kid, so I think I was justified. And I really was very rude to that guy. I think I kind of scared him, which served him right. I was younger and wilder then, but
Yeah, but
I was cursing him out. I was very, very rude, but he deserved it. We'll see if the next time he jumps on someone that quick. Again, it would be different if you were questioning the amount of money he gave you back. And he probably should count it back, but anyway, it was correct. Hippie said, I still wish I had my big Ford truck with a 50-gallon barrel in my bed. I filled up with gas when it was cheap and take it home. Yeah. Hippie said all that damn war doing whatever they're doing overseas. Oh, well, yeah, and the Iranians are burning oil fields and oil containers, storage things, and blowing up ships with oil. And Hippie said my truck broke down. I'm driving around in the damn Honda Accord. The Honda Accord is a pretty good car. Yeah, it gets better gas mileage, but it doesn't hold an extra 50 gallons. Hippie said, but it's not a truck. No.
Yeah, but that lot over in Iran and Iraq and all that, always been bloody fighting. Ever since I was a kid, all I can remember on the news is that lot fighting. It's bloody just heads over there, aren't they? Absolute flipping head cases.
Well, they took all the Americans hostage in, what was it, like 79 or something?
See, fucking idiots. Then we had the IRA flipping in London and, well, it was mostly London they were at. We had one in Wimbledon. Well, actually, we had a couple of them go off in Wimbledon. Can't say it was the best of times to be in.
It was best of times, it was the worst of times. Yeah, Some areas, Missouri's like that too, like Texas. Some areas you need a big old truck to get around. But they'll guzzle down the gas.
We'll see how much it is past this BP garage.
It's at least $3.29, if not higher. It doesn't go up pennies, it goes up 10 or 20 cents overnight.
When I first came to the country, it was $1.05 a gallon. $1.05. And then one day it went up a penny. Holy crap. People were going nuts. It went up a penny. Yep, $3.29.
$3.29. Well, it's holding fast.
It went up a penny and they were just going crazy.
They let 100 and some million gallons out of the deficit.
And
Supposed to be helpful.
so I was calling back home saying these people have been crazy. They're going crazy because it went up a penny.
A gallon. They buy it by the liter over there.
Yeah. But rarely does it go down in England. When it goes up, it again stays there. I mean, it goes up and down like a bloody horse draws here. Although unfortunately at the present, it's been going up.
Honda Accords are nice though. It's a nice car. Even though it's not a truck.
Get you around.
We are very quiet. I can't think of anything to say.
Yeah. You were the one that said that. You could do it now, yeah.
I said you talked the whole way there.
Well, I tried being a bit quieter at times, but
There's some buds coming out on some of the trees, like it's springtime. Clear.
There's some bugs down here.
Buds. Buds.
Oh,
B-U-D-S.
We were by the Volkswagen dealership. We would no longer do the bug.
Buzz. Lady Buzz over there.
Mate, turn the lamps down. You dumb little crap.
Ray, the friendly driver.
Fucking idiots. I don't know what people...
And he was a professional driver in England.
I was a professional mountain, so...
Well, yeah. Moved all the time.
I don't know what to do.
Me, I'm always smiling. Not always. Usually smiling and happy.
I
What?
smile as I flipping never go.
Do you?
I wave at them.
Now you- Do you?
Yeah, I wave the wanker sign.
Yeah. Although somebody did annoy me the other day, I flipped him off.
Oh, really?
You were driving, you know.
Oh, what was that?
Actually, I think I flipped him off twice.
Oh, well.
I don't usually do that, but
Did I?
Hippie said, "Boo, did I scare you?" Yes, you did. Ray's been scaring me. I'll be sitting there watching TV. It'll be quiet except for the TV. Then he'll like cough or gag all suddenly, and I like jump. Scares the shit out of me. And I don't want to yell at him for coughing, but don't do it so suddenly and violently.
Sorry.
Are you?
I didn't realise it scared you.
You don't see me jump over there?
No.
Well, I do. Hippie said, I have owned so many cars, but never a Subaru. I haven't had a Subaru either. My old roommate used to. I drove his a few times, but I have personally never had one. They're good cars, though.
Yeah. I think I've had many cars too. Actually, the most cars I ever owned at one time was 31 cars.
That's too many.
And I didn't even have a
Kill you
garage.
on property taxes.
Oh, that was when I was back home. When I was much younger.
Hippie said, I do own a 72 Cadillac Fleetwood. It's still in my garage, still running and legal to drive. Oh, cool.
Nice.
My grandfather used to drive Cadillacs.
It wasn't the Cadillac that we saw. We've seen some old cars recently. One we saw the last weekend, and it was parked in the back of someone's driveway, and it was a 58. I looked it up. It was a 1958 Chevrolet Yeoman. A nice looking car.
Hippie said it burns up gas. Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah. I did a short video on
I have a 2005
it.
8-cylinder Jaguar that burns premium gas, and it burns gas too. It goes fast.
Yes, it does.
It goes very fast, but it does burn the gas.
And used it in a long time. But that's an issue with it, so we just haven't used it. nice car. Not a proper sized Jaguar for me, but
You want anything?
I'll take a drink and a chocolate bar, I suppose. Got a bag of crisps here already, I suppose. Yeah, but that's different, isn't it? I want to drink it. Just not so sure of it. If any of you ever had that monster drink, I've done a review on it today. I put it in a different container because I don't like it in the can. I don't like to have an open top can. So I put it in this, I washed it out in a Powerade Zero bottle. And it looks like flipping pea. I swear it looks like pea. Oh, Mrs. Womble gonna go racing by. There she goes, watch. Oh, a lady with... She's not very grateful, that lady. Bloody hell. Mrs. Womble's struggling with it. She held the door open for another lady that has a cane. And, yeah. She was struggling with the door. The Cadillac is the first car I bought when I was in high school. Well, back in 85, did that say? Well, we went to the beach many, many times in that car. Or boat, if you want to call it. Yeah. Yeah. They were long, weren't they? They didn't like to steer too well either. A land yacht. Have you ever seen, there's a bloke down in Wichita that has a car show, and he's had a lot of old cars and got a lot of subscribers to his channel. And he'll go to like Barrett Jackson, etc., and buy a car. And some of the cars that go through there, he actually commentates for Barrett Jackson as well, along with his wife. And anyhow, he's got a big car collection. He's always changing it around, and he's had a few old flipping vehicles, and I think he had a Fleetwood at one stage. Of course, Top Gear, they've tested a lot of the old American cars too, and you know, Clarkson's never too fond of the old land yachts. Oh, look, yeah, that's what I was talking. Oh, jeez. Throat. Anyway, that's what I was talking about, the bloke in Wichita. He calls them land yachts, doesn't he, because of how well they don't handle. But anyway, yeah, Clarkson's never too fond of the old American cars because they don't steer too well. The radio still works well. Was that AM? It would be an AM, I suppose. They do, I don't know if you've seen them, but you can get an upgrade on those things now. You can put an AM stereo look-alike into it, or radio, or really a stereo, were they back then? And then it's actually a Bluetooth, so you can just it looks like an old radio, but you can just pair it with your iPhone, etc., and it'll you can play your music through it, so you can modernise it a little bit. There might even be an adapter you can do that too, but personally I'd like to just keep it as it is and just add something somewhere in the vehicle. We've seen several old vehicles recently. The warmer weather has brought out some nicer vehicles. And amazing that, so I think I made a comment or two on a couple of those older vehicles, how well they're flipping still running, where these newfangled things are absolute shite. I mean, all the computers and it's such are great, and technology is great, and they're in there, but they don't bloody last. When they go wrong, there's really no one that wants to fix them, or it's just too much to diagnose a problem, whereas those computers, I mean, it was that you just plug it in and then be able to diagnose it, but there's so many modules that go wrong that they it's just too, it's over complicated, and it just takes far too long to figure it out. I'm flipping all for going old school and going back to how they were. You know, go back to the early 80s, go back as far as the early 80s, when cars are flipping, the most electronics they had in it was that you put in a flipping electronic ignition. There weren't, oh, there she was, waving to everybody. Anyway, what we got? I had a red vinyl top, oh nice, on it, but it got rusted out, so I pulled it off. Done some body work on it and had the old car repainted years and years ago. I like the old flipping vinyl tops. Those are coming back, I think, as well. Ouch. Did she say thanks? Holding the door open, she seemed to scramble in it.
Oh, I don't recall, I guess. I didn't go in there because I knew she was going to the handicap store.
Hippie. Every now and again they have old classic cars come down. It's my sign. I turn in Midlothian, I drive it through there to show off. Hey, why not?
Here you go.
Sorry. Okay. I had an old London taxi, and I take that to a couple of car shows. I took it to a couple of car shows. And a lot of people didn't know what the bloody hell it was. Oh, come on.
Did you read every now and then they have old classic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is this donkey gone? Here he is. Okay. car park. There's that Mike's here. Hey Mike, if you're on. There's a big petrol station, yeah. Oh, I did a video yesterday. Unfortunately, I was only able to get about 20 seconds of it. And it was, hey Mike.
Hi, Mike.
And there was an Amazon electric van parked at the petrol pump. When I first saw him, there was an Amazon bloke wandering around it. And I was trying to get the camera out, the video out.
Maybe he's washing the windows or something.
Not around the back of it. Anyhow, it's like, I don't know if they were trying to figure out where to put the petrol or what.
An electric.
So I don't know if they know that it's electric. Anyhow, I got about 20 seconds of it before there was hardly anyone here in the car park. We were over the other side, and then this bloody donkey had to go and park right next to me, right where I was bloody filming. Anyhow.
Ray thinks the worst of everyone.
Hi everybody.
He was probably cleaning the windows or something.
Hey, I was trying to make a funny video. Oh. I wasn't thinking the worst of everybody. Just thinking they were.
I'm sure he knows it's an electric vehicle.
Could have been shot. Oh dear.
Shit.
Oh dear.
And there goes Ray. Yeah. Quick trips have gotten bigger and bigger. Lots of gas pumps. Hippie said my brother just got him a Tesla. I want to drive that thing. Hopefully it wasn't a Cybertruck. They're increasingly less popular, although they're cheaper now. Hippie said, driving through a cemetery, see if I can see ghosts. I don't want to see any ghosts. Ray's got it on a video somewhere. We went to, it was called Oddfellows Home. I don't know if it still is. When I was in second grade, we went to school there half the year while they were finishing building our school. And we'd have to go up the fire escapes and such outside to get in there because most of the building was a senior center. And it's a winery or something now, but anyway, we called it Oddballs Home. We were up there on a year or two ago, and pulled over slightly off the gravel driveway into the grass and heard this, "Go away." You can actually hear it on the videotape. It's not real loud, but you can hear it. I'm like, okay, we're going. I'm looking at Ray. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Why aren't we going? It was pretty eerie sounding. And there wasn't anyone around that I could see that would have said that, but It was really ghostly sounding. I've never seen a ghost or anything, so I don't know about that, but I don't know. It's pretty scary sounding. Hi, Mills. How are you? Hippie said, pulled up there by the woods. They tell me it goes away. I go away. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, we're going. He's already warned us, and I'm looking at Ray. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Let's go. And Mike said, is that up by Liberty? Yes, yes. We called it Oddballs Home when I was a kid. And gosh, I mean, that was second grade. I graduated in 78, so it must have been about 68 or something. Not when we heard the guy say that, but when I went to school there. It was kind of creepy, too. And drills have to go down through all the old people and all. It's kind of scary. Again, a second grader, what are you, 6, 7 years old? And Mel said, I am a bit better. That's good. What's the good news? Hi, James. How are you, stranger? Let me guess your good news. You're getting a new car or getting your car fixed? Welcome, James. How are you? James said, sorry I was gone so long. Missed you guys. We missed you too. Ray and I were talking about you yesterday. Nothing bad, just how we hadn't seen you for a while. James said, Mills. Mills said, RAV4 2024. You're getting a new one? Mike said, I have a photo of a ghost-like figure. Sent 3 with a photography club. Oh, wow. Well, Ray swears he's seen them too. I've never actually seen one. And I don't want to. I'm a chicken. I couldn't believe when go away. It's okay, we're going. And it was daylight. It wasn't night or anything. James said, I'm good, spending time with my girlfriend, Diana. Aw, that's so sweet, James. 1 year newer. Yay, Mills! So something good did come out of it. Doesn't ever seem like it at the time, though, does it? James said, bloody hell, good for you, Mills. Well, yeah, did you see her old one? It was pretty totaled. Mills said, well, it's 2 years old, but one newer than what I had. Yeah. I cried all week. I bet you did. Went to a chiropractor. Oh, I hope you're okay. James said, yes, she keeps me busy on my toes, Wendy. I love her so much. Oh, James, that's so sweet. Mel said he saw. Oh, okay. James said, I did see. I was worried about her. Scared the shit out of me. To imagine what it did to her. And Hippie said, chiropractor sounds good on my back right now. Always hurting. That's just our age, Hippie. And Mel said, my back's going to be sore for a while, doctor says. Oh. Hi, Dean. How are you? Member for 9 months. Thank you very much. Mini Womble. Mel said, I'm so sorry. Dean said, stop by for a quick hi. Stay safe, Wombles. You too, Dean. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for being a member for 9 months. Mel said, hey, Dean. Mel's been a member for 11 months. Woohoo! I think the bike's the oldest, or not the oldest, the longest member. the first one. And James said, I go to a chiropractor now too. I've been on medical leave for back injury for maybe 3 weeks now. Oh, wow. I did not know that, James. And Dean said, Mills. Well, that's pretty serious if you've been off work for 3 weeks. Mills said, I will be able to visit my grandbabies this month. I was so depressed. Yeah, feels a lot better when it starts working out, doesn't it? James said, yeah, I'm all right, just ready to get back to work. And he said, you got this, Mills. Strong lady. Aww. Yes, it's very upsetting, though, when it happens. Mills said, my grandson will be 6 years old this month. Aww. That's a fun age. Mills said, thank you, James. Not stop making me cry, LOL. Number 87, Travis Kelce. Did you see the guy in the Kelce shirt? He's coming back to Kansas City again next year. He'll play for the Chiefs. Oh, now stop making me cry, LOL. Well, you should be happy. You're getting a new car. James said 6 years old. Wow, all grown up. Please, my youngest grandchild will be 18 in June. Mel said, I thought he was retiring. And she said, I am happy that you all made me feel loved. Aw, you are loved, Mills. You're a sweetheart. James said, you should feel loved. Dean said, Wendy, my oldest will be 17. The new one in May. Ugh. Well, I don't think I'm going to have another grandchild. Maybe great grandkids, but they have 4, so I think that's probably all. Mel said, so are you, Wendy. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. James said, where's Ray? Boy, I'm going to tease him. It's been too long. He's in Quick Trip. We don't know how long he'll be. And James said, oh no kids for me. No. And Mel said, you have active kids, Dean. Maybe crossing their legs would be an idea. I'm pretty sure my daughter and son-in-law are through. Mel said, Ray's gonna blow up the loo. Probably. Hippie said, I'm feeling lucky tonight, but I ain't at the store, but tell him to go in and get a $1 scratch-off ticket. I think he may win. And Dean said, Mills, 2 are still young. I've got some scratch-off tickets to cash in. Well, 4 tickets. They add up to $50, though. Of course, I spent $35 getting them, so I guess I'm up $15. Mel said, "Oh lordy." Yeah, my great niece is 6, so she's still at a very cute age. And she's all girl. We both love dolls and Barbies and makeup and dressing up. And so does her mother. Dean said, when you have 5 kids and 7 grandkids and counting. Hippie said, use them, you might win some more money. Yeah, that's true. We only have 1 child, but 4 grandkids, so I'm waiting for the next generation and have great grandkids. No rush though. Dean said, everyone stay safe and have a great night. 4 a.m. comes early. I know, that's when I'm getting up in the morning to get ready for Friday dialysis. I act like I'm going to work or something. I mean, I go in there and sleep. So Hippie said you have to cash the tickets out. They don't last forever. No, if you let them expire, you don't get anything out of them. Mel said my granddaughter asked for the empty soda bottle from Daddy. He gave to her, then wanted Mommy and Daddy said okay. Then he asked her, you gonna hit Mommy with that? She grinned. As long as she's not gonna hit Grandma, it's okay. James said, I have no clue what I'll want to do. Haven't decided if marriage is for me yet. Well, you and Diana are still in the nice new fun stage. And you're young, you're only 19. You've got lots of time to decide what you're going to do. Don't rush into marriage. Take your time. Mel said, didn't. Oh, James said, yeah, I'm too touchy feely most of the time, which is why she gets along nicely, why we get along nicely. Mel said, damn thumb. James said, not too. Oh, you're touchy feely most of the time. Okay. Autocorrect. Yeah, I hate that. Darn thing thinks it knows more than I do. Which, I mean, sometimes it does, but I don't need it to throw it in my face. And it doesn't always know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, let alone darn machine. James said, but she helps with horses. Greatly appreciated. Yes, that's very nice of her. She's a keeper. Mel said, LOL, right, Wendy. Autocorrect. Stop putting words in my mouth. LOL. I know. And it'll change something. I don't see it until after I've already entered it. And I'm like, that's not what I was saying. I'm not as stupid as it tries to make me look. Hippie said, I wish autocorrect and make me some money, but no. No, it doesn't make you any money, does it? Sheriff. Mel said, LOL, right, hippie? Uh-oh, maybe the sheriff's going in to run Ray out. And James said, yes, me and my mom are thinking of getting another horse after my old boy passes away. He's 31. Oh, wow. I'm assuming, I don't know what the average age of a horse is. I'm assuming 31's old, but I don't know. So possibly within the next year. What's the average lifespan of a horse? Mills said, LOL, sheriff shouldn't go in there. Should use megaphone. Sir, sir, sir. James said, yes, it's rather old. The lifespan is around 25 to 30 years on average. Okay. So she's definitely a senior. Hippie said, my kitty is 12 years old, still runs around like a kitten. Mills laughed. Mel said, if a siren blares, you will know the bomb dropped. Oh, no. James said, oh, that's adorable, hippie. Mel's and James laughed and smiled. Well, you never know. I mean, 25 to 30 on the average, so she could still have a few more years, or he, whichever it is. They can go above the average. James said he's probably buying a biscuit. Mel said my smartass comments are on fire now. James said, Lucky Mills, I'm not cheeky as usual tonight. And Levi. Hi, Levi. How are you tonight? And Hippie said she ain't buying a biscuit, but sure makes it on my chest with them clothes. Oh, with claws. Emil said, Ray will sick the YouTube sheriff on me, LOL. You never know. Levi said, not good. Uh-oh, what's wrong? Mel said, James, I've got you covered. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Levi. Levi said, guess what? What? You know I'll never guess, so you might as well just tell me. Mel said chicken butt. Okay. And James said poop. Okay, well, I can see where everybody's going, but Hippie said, what is the store getting taking so long? I think he went to the restroom. He's a slow old man. James said, 5-pound crisp on the door looks expensive. Hippie said, maybe had to go to the bathroom. Yeah. You were fast, James. I didn't get to read what he wrote. Which is fine. James said, I knew Levi was going to be daft. I know, I was waiting to see if I was going to kick him out. But I usually tell him goodbye before I kick him out. Hippie, don't make fun of old men. 26 years of marriage, I can make fun of that one. And James said, he asked an inappropriate question. Yeah, I figured he would. Hippie said, we've got to go and we've got to go. Yeah, I'm guessing Levi was a kid. Yeah, I usually tell them, have a good night, goodbye, so they know I'm kicking them off. Oh, here comes Ray. Bill said, be right back. Okay.
Gosh.
James is here.
That's what.
Oh.
I was spying on you all.
Oh, you heard me call you an old man?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sound it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I didn't.
James wants to tease me.
James said, Ray! Well, it's going to take him a while to get into the van, but he is standing at the door.
Yeah.
James said, Ray sounds thrilled I'm here. He is. We all are.
Yeah, how you been?
Well, you were spying on it. You know, he said he's been doing well with Diana.
Oh, is that his girlfriend? I didn't read it. Oh, sorry.
I did. I don't think I knew that was her name. And I probably will forget it a few times, but I'll try to remember.
Lady Di.
Like Princess Di, yeah. James said, I've been with me lady friend.
Oh, good.
And Hippie said, has anybody ever been in a convenience store when they've been robbed? Me and my friend was playing video games when it happened. And that guy started shooting at the guy that robbed them.
Holy shit.
I haven't been in a convenience store when it's been robbed, but I've been robbed a few times when I managed Taco Bell in Gladstone. Had an armed robbery, a strong armed robbery, and an internal robbery.
Yeah.
James said, "Hippie, that's wild." Hippie said, "Womble is still a young man. Leave him alone." Yeah, whatever. He'll always be younger than me. But yeah, the armed robbery was the scariest.
Let's go have a chat with Mike.
2 guys came in with
There's Mike.
no gloves, no mask. Thought they were going
Famous.
to kill us. Locked us in the walk-in freezer. Or refrigerator. The walk-in cooler.
He's nodded off, I think.
Hippie said that was back in the 80s.
He may have nodded off.
It was actually in the 80s, my armed robbery.
Hopefully he's alright. You're alright there, Mike?
James said, "I missed you two so much. I'm never leaving again, promise." Aw, you're so sweet, James.
James. I've just been off because of being bloody sick. I wanted to rest the voice. I wasn't going to go on today, but we did. I'm just trying to check on Mike. Is he okay? I think he's fallen asleep. Hopefully he's alright. Bored him so much. He's fallen
But yeah, Hippie, they came in with a sawed-off shotgun and a handgun. It was like, I don't know, 3 in the morning or something. They grabbed the door, stuck the shotgun in it. I screamed, and they're like, "Shut up." Okay, I'm through. I mean, they startled me.
Well, seeing the shotgun will flip and do that.
And James said, "I understand, mate. I've been off work, or you don't even want to know." Yeah, he's been off for like 3 weeks. Hippie said, "I was in a 7-Eleven when that happened." Where that happened?
Oh, well, seems like it's the place for it.
Yeah. Well, it was only like Taco Bell, the second or third night. I don't know. Maybe a week. I think it was only the second or third night, but I don't remember. It's a long time ago that we were staying open till 5 a.m. And you know what? There's no one out but cops and robbers, and we give the cops free food. I mean, it's silly to be open that late. But we were.
Closest I've been to, well, I've handled a shotgun, but closest I've been to a shotgun where it's been, I guess, scary in a way, is having one in the back seat of my cab.
I know they weren't wearing gloves or masks or anything, although one of them did have a bandage taped across his nose. But I couldn't identify those guys for anything, but I could describe the guns. The barrels were about that big. They didn't shoot us though. They locked us in the walk-in cooler, which we knew how to get out, but we didn't tell them that.
Some information you don't need to tell.
No. Go ahead, lock the door and don't shoot us. That's fine. You can unscrew it from the inside, and the whole lock mechanism comes off. But again, we didn't tell them that. Hippie said, "Crap always happens." Yes, it does. You just give them whatever the hell they want. There's nothing in there worth getting shot over.
Well, I didn't get thrown out of the bog today.
Well, the sheriff went in there. I thought he might be going in to throw you out, but
That might have been the one that was complaining. I didn't hear the radio.
No, Brandon might be on in 15 minutes.
I haven't been doing live shows, and I haven't been to any live shows, I don't think, recently.
James said, Ray, give us an update. How's all doing?
That's what?
How's it all going?
Still sick.
Hippie said, major things I can talk about, but another story.
Still sick. We're making... I need the cable. Can you give me the white cable?
The white one?
Yeah. Shouldn't be put over here. I'm gonna put you all on charge.
James said, you've been sick forever now, mate. I know. How did I pick such a sickly guy?
Sick of what?
Sickly guy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bat.
No.
I don't know. It seems like it feels like it was going like it was doing it today. We went out to dinner. I felt like today was like when I felt that I was feeling better this afternoon. We went out to dinner. I had a decent meal and that. Ate about nearly everything. And then, and when we came out, like towards the end of it, I think, oh, maybe I've had too much or something. Anyhow, and we came out, and I was going to go on to a job that I'd picked. Then when he was saying, oh, you could do a live show. And I've been avoiding doing live shows because I've been trying to save the voice. And because when it seems like it'll like ease off and then I'm getting better, and then it will come back again. And it's done exactly the same tonight. It has just come back again.
Hippie said, just live your life and God bless you're still alive. And James said, oh yeah, I had a friend staying with me for 2 weeks. Didn't want to leave either.
Didn't want to leave? Oh, that's cool.
Leave either. Ray gave it to me. I had it, got over it. I'm fine. I don't know what his issue is.
I don't know.
James said it was bloody awful. I guess you don't mean Diana. Was it Diane or Diana? I think Diana. That car is still there.
Yes.
Off the side of the road, crashed up. I'm surprised they have not towed that off. And it's just right there by the hospital.
This is out of the way, no one cares. Old car.
It's Diana, or just Di for short. Like Princess Di, yeah.
Exactly.
James said, no, not her. Some other bloke. I just got tired of seeing trash all over.
Oh, yeah, then.
Yeah. That's not being a very good guest, is it? James said she actually moved in with me, guys. Oh, how sweet.
Well, then you definitely don't want any mates of yours staying around it, do you?
No. Two's company, three's a crowd. Hippie said, I like the way you turn your brights off when you go around the corner.
Well, yeah, because you never see what's...
Jim said, yeah, I finally grew up. Aww. You're only 19. You didn't finally grow up.
Oh, you still got some growing up to do, mate.
You're well on the way. You're pretty mature for your age.
It's just a bit... Choke. Is Mike still on there? Is Mike awake yet? Getting a bit worried about
Hippie
him.
said, grow up. I'm 59 years old. I ain't growing up yet. Me either, Hippie. And James said, well, only one bad thing. She doesn't like the beers. Well, that's okay. Don't drink them.
Yeah, I would suggest getting out of drinking beer, mate. I got out of drinking beer. Saved an absolute fortune for one.
Hippie said, still feel like a dumbass kid. Don't know what's going on. Me too.
Watch out.
I think I'm getting less mature the older I get.
It's always fun to have a little bit of craziness in us.
James said, yep, no more beers around the house, only when we go out occasionally. Being good now.
Good.
Here you wouldn't even be old enough to drink a beer until you're 21.
Damn, as a kid I used to nick my dad's drink. At Christmas.
I tried my aunt's when I was a little kid and it was horrible. I've never liked it. It definitely turned me off of it.
We'd go out to at my great aunt's and Christmas we'd have port.
Bill said, I'm back. And Hippie said, I'm 59 years old, but I don't feel 59. What's up with that? Mel said, hey, Ray.
Hey, boss. I'm 62 and I don't feel like that.
You're like me, Hippie.
I feel like...
You know, you get a certain age and you start regressing the older you get. You become younger. Seems like I'm becoming more immature. Hippie said, holler at old people and they're younger than I am.
Yes.
And Mel said, did Wendy tell you the good news? No, he was spying on us for a while.
Oh yeah, I had a quick look while WhatsApp.
Hippie said, at Walmart anyway. Yeah, me too.
Oh, how's your what's happening with your car then?
Oh, I guess you missed the good news. She's getting a new one, 2024 RAV4.
Oh,
So it's a year newer.
Nice. I'd say congratulations, but I'm sorry that you were in the accident. Although we're glad that nothing happened to you.
Well, she's going to a chiropractor.
Oh,
He said her back's going to be sore for a while.
yeah, well, that was part of the parcel.
And
of the
James
bloke.
is off of work from his back injury.
It's part and parcel of having an accident, unfortunately.
Mel said it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, in the long run, it's all working out. But she thought she wasn't going to get to see her grandkids, so now she gets to go up and see them.
Well, just take it easy when you go up there.
And James said, Ray will say I'm too young for back injuries.
No. I had my first back injury that I actually remember when I'd done it. And it was when I was 18. And I remember the day I did it and exactly what I was doing. Because I felt it go. That's what I got for helping someone out.
Mills said, doctor says to sleep with the heating pad like it's my new boyfriend.
Here's a new car, got heated seats, put those on. Or buy yourself a backrest with one of those on. Plug it in.
Brandon may be coming on. I don't know how to find him on there.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
James said Mel's left.
bloody hell.
Mel said, no, it doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, get yourself a back, mate. Turn the bloody lamps down, you plonker. Bloody Wallace. Look at this wood in the
Stand in the
road.
middle of the road, pushing a stolen cart. Oh my gosh.
The goose is gonna get killed.
Mel
He's just
said,
walking down the
but
middle.
it's more comfortable than the rental. Well, yeah, and it's yours. It's starting to get back to normal. James said, you shouldn't sleep with girls. That's how you get cooties. And Hippie said, who's got a cat? It's pulling at the heater to tell me to turn on crazy ass cat.
Hey, cat knows what's best.
Mel said, hey now, James. Mel said, no cooties here. That's right. Ray's favorite restaurant.
Let's go right here.
James said, that's what they all say.
I think I turn around and go the other way actually.
Hippie said, turn the heater on. She jumps up right there.
My cat knows
And Mel
what's best.
said, that's what he said.
That goes around just wandering down the middle of the lane. Because he lost it.
With a stolen shopping cart.
Lucky cardboard. Going down here anyway.
The hippie said for 12-year-old catch a pretty smart. For a 12-year-old cat, it's pretty smart. And Mel said, I'm tired of not working. Yeah. They don't want you to do that with those rental cars, do they? And James said, hear you loud and clear, Mel. Sucks.
$3.29 the petrol is. Seems to be the flipping price at many carriages. Coming back down this way again because that bloke walking down the middle of the road.
Mel said, what they don't know, LOL. The hippie said, I'm tired of working and I'm tired of not working. It's just never ending. And James said, sorry to hear that, hippie. I've got to say, I do not get tired of not working. I enjoy being retired. I didn't really like my job, though.
No, I didn't. I've got to say, flipping most jobs I've enjoyed over the years. I didn't like the last one. I didn't like some of the people, a lot of the people at the last one. Mainly because of how they treated people. I didn't
James
like
said,
that.
my dad says the same thing, Wendy. Thought he was a psychologist. Though he was a psychologist. Hippie said, but I'm having a good life. That's good. I retired and took an early retirement at 59, so.
I don't see that in the roads, but yeah.
My dad enjoyed retirement. My mom, not so much. She retired from her school district and went and worked at another one. I think she was home a couple of weeks with them and decided they couldn't both be in the house 24 hours a day without killing one another. Plus, she really enjoys teaching. She is retired now, but
She just didn't like other teachers in her retirement.
well, that's
Some
the
of them.
retirement home. And James said, Ray, guess what? My lady loves the horses.
Who don't love horses?
Mel said, I like my life. Single, do what I want, have my circle of beautiful people. Yeah, that makes it good. The hippie said, I turned 59 last month in February.
Happy birthday. Or happy belated birthday. No, you was on here on your birthday, weren't you?
I just got lucky. They offered a pretty good buyout, and I took it and took an early retirement. James said, oh no, Ray, I've got her out in the mud working. Does a brilliant job. Very proud. Aww.
Bloody hell.
She's a keeper.
got her out there working.
With the horses.
Oh, it's hardly working, really, is it?
Well, that could be a lot of work.
Playing with the horses.
My granddaughter would love it, but me not so much.
I saw a video the other day, a series of videos, and there's this horse with a dog, and this dog and this flipping horse just love being with each other. I mean, absolutely flipping love being with each other. Put their heads together, and they just flipping just love flipping being with each other.
James said, "Oh yeah, she loves it." He said, "I said you can come live in the house here, but I'll need some help outside." Yep, she definitely sounds like a keeper. Sounds like you have a lot in common.
I'm having a little bit of a drive around.
The hippie said, "The way the world is going now, so who knows what's going to happen." And James said, "She's rather shy, hoping she'll think of coming on here eventually." Yeah, that'd be great, but when she's ready. And Mel said, "I am happy for James, maybe a little jealous, lol." And James said, "Mills, I thought you liked being single."
Yeah, when she's ready, mate. Mrs. Womble never wanted to be on the camera. She was always shy about being on camera. And then one day we was on Dashing Across America's channel, done a live show on that, and I panned over to Mrs. Womble, and she was like a deer in the headlights. Then after that, she started coming more in the live shows. She'd be in the background.
Mel said, "Well, lol."
And now she's flipping ready to go on there. Hey, you can do your show. Hey.
I know all these people. They're all old friends.
Yeah, a few of them. Well, actually only one in here, isn't it? Well, if Mike's awake, then you've met him. Hopefully he's alright. We went past him earlier, it looked like he'd fallen asleep.
Well, we weren't that exciting. And Mills said, "We all love Wendy." Oh, that's so sweet. And James said, "Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of girls in my age group are rather loud. She's different, very quiet. It's a great thing."
Okay.
Oh, well, you need somebody quiet. Drive you crazy if she was loud. Mills said, "Be right back." BB said, "Happy Thursday." Hello, guys. Hi, DB.
Hey, DB, thanks for being here. Happy Thursday to you. 3:28, yeah.
And James said, "Best of all, Mom adores her. They talk and talk for hours. It leaves me with quiet time." That's good, because not all people get along with mothers.
Mm-mm.
Although my son-in-law is terrific, so I get along with him just fine. I'm not really a hard person to get along with, though.
Mate, how you looking?
Hippie said, at Dancing Across America, I ain't seen his in a while. No, I haven't either.
He gave up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. James said, yeah, I got lucky with the in-laws so far. My sister's partner is the best person, a good mate to hang with. That's good. It makes it a lot better when you get along with them. I know I have friends that just have crazy in-laws. It would drive me crazy, but like I said, my son-in-law's a good guy. He's like technical support for my mom. He sets up her cell phones and her internet and all that stuff.
Technical support for Mrs. Wendy. Mrs. Womble.
Yep. Although I figured out the TV myself.
Oh, you figured out how to flip in, keep something on there that I left on there for you to that I thought would help you out. She went, "Dush, no more of that."
Because she wouldn't shut up. I don't need the TV talking to me all the time.
Yeah, that was one.
I silenced her. I was watching a recording and she's telling me what's on live TV. Like I give a shit. I'm watching a recording. Shut up. So, no. You're gonna be silenced.
I hardly ever watch flipping live telly, really.
I wasn't watching live telly, but she's telling me what's on.
I hardly ever watch any television, really. I do a lot of YouTube. I've got an awful lot of videos to edit.
I watch a lot of TV. I grew up in the TV age.
I did too, but there's an awful lot of crap on it anymore. There are some good shows that I'll sit down and watch. Although I sat down and watched one last night.
We still have Chicago Fire and Chicago PD to watch from last night.
And then it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I fell asleep in front of it.
He said, I lost your screen there for a second. Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, Ray, please.
I can help it.
Aren't there cough drops?
There might be one out.
I think you should go to the doctor.
I told you I didn't want to do a live show, really. I was trying to flip and keep away from live shows. Only because I don't want to keep chatting so much. But I was feeling alright earlier. I think the prolonged time on it has to be fair, Fippin, when we were leaving the restaurant, I wasn't feeling as good as what I was when we first went. This thing is an absolute arse. You feel Fippin better, and then all of a sudden it comes back and keeps you in
Hippie
the
said doctors just give you bad news.
Yeah,
Oh,
already
my
know.
doctor's funny. He makes me laugh.
Doctors do here is give me bills.
Transplant doctors, not so much, but my general practitioner, he's funny. I really like him. I think it's March 23rd, my next appointment with him. Hippie said, no news is good news. You would think, but it does not always work out that way.
Anyhow, it was for a while that they didn't want you going into the Fippin doctor's Fippin like this, wasn't it?
Yeah, those times are over.
How do you know?
That was back during COVID. Because I go to doctors all the time.
Not for this.
329.
We're having a little bit of a drive, an extended drive around.
Yeah, we are.
Mrs. Womble was, oh, you do have to go to dialysis. Oh, you'll be awake late anyways. You're going on an inspection.
Hippie said, I cut myself at work. I went to get a tetanus shot and I asked, that doctor is going to hurt. He says, hell yeah, it's going to hurt. Hippie said, yeah, it hurt. It's harder to hurt me. I'm used to them poking me with very, very big dialysis needles. 2 needles, one to take it in or put it out, and one to take it back in. And they are very big needles. You have to leave it bandaged up for like 4.5 hours, and then it still bleeds sometimes. So these little needles that they give shots with and such don't faze me.
I'm alright not to have a needle.
And I have a pretty high pain threshold.
I'm alright not to feel a needle.
I know. You scream when they clean it with alcohol.
But I don't care about seeing my own blood. I don't care about seeing anyone else's.
Yeah, my oldest granddaughter faints at the sight of her blood. Not other people's, just hers. Poor baby.
Just think of it as blood is the antifreeze of your body. People in England wearing dark stuff.
Hippie said that needle right down in that cut, yeah, it hurt.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it did.
Remember when I was at the garage on the first job, and I was putting a set of seat covers in a flipping Toyota, a new Toyota, and you know, under the seat of that, it's like the metal underneath is well sharp. Anyhow, I caught the tip of my finger on it, and kind of claret everywhere, and
Blood.
jeez, fucking people don't use a coming indicator. Anyhow, and the hospital was right next door to the garage. So I walked over there and had to get stitches in it, and I said to the nurse, I said, is this going to work? Because she was like, oh no, she said to me, I'll brace yourself. I said, what for? She says, we've got to give you a tetanus shot, okay? And it's going to go in the tip of your finger. I said, is it going to hurt? She says, yeah. She went, fucking wrong. Holy shit, that flipping hurt.
Hippie said a couple of weeks later and do it all over again, but I already got my tetanus shot.
Tetanus shot right in the tip with a finger. Christ, that's where we nerves are. Holy shit.
That's where I draw blood to test my blood sugar. Poke my fingers. No, it didn't feel great, but it's survivable.
Well, obviously I survived, but I was happy flipping thrilled at the idea. Getting stitched up wasn't the problem. That bloody being shot in the tip of the finger was the problem.
Hippie said being a teenager in the 80s kind of sucks.
Think of all the things you did as a teenager in your life as growing up. We grew up with black and white tellies and no telephones to keep an eye on us.
With cell phones, we had landlines.
Yeah, but you have to be an awful lot flipping telephone line to carry that around.
No, we didn't carry them around.
I know.
You had to call your parents. You called from a friend's house or a payphone. Hippie said, always getting hurt. Yeah, you've told us about you and your brothers.
Yeah.
And I have a titanium plate from my shoulder to my elbow, so I can tell when the weather's changing. Feel it in my arm.
Bionic Womble.
Yep. Hippie said, how long does a tetanus shot work? I think a decade.
Is it that long?
I don't know. I think it is, but I could be wrong.
It's like 5 or 6 years, which makes it well overdue for me. But I'm not volunteering.
Let's see. new recommendation is trying to make it show me more, is a booster every decade. An earlier dose within 5 years is recommended if you have a deep or dirty wound.
Oh, there you go. So we were both
But
right.
typically they're good for 10 years. Hippie said, been a long time since I had one. Hi Grace, how are you?
Hey, Grace.
Did you see, who was it that put the water tower up?
Matthew Fields.
Matthew Fields put a picture of the water tower up earlier
I don't know if she knows.
today. Hippie said, I try to stay away from rusty nails and whatnots that will give you tetanus. And Grace said, sorry, am I glad I made it? Well, me too. It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of you when I saw that water tower picture. There's no music or anything, it's just a picture. It's a good picture. Grace said was going to go to Brandon's live. I know I suggested that around 9. I can never find his show. Ray always has to find it for me. So. And he's still driving. So I didn't know if he was on or not. Said was a police car drove by. Yeah, I think it was on the other side of the road today. It looked like a police car. The sheriff's office is right over here on the left off of this road, so I don't know if it was a sheriff or a city cop. If he said, and rabies get scratched by a animal can give you rabies. Yeah.
Oh, did you get your the cards done?
By what?
The winners.
Oh, no. I'll wait.
You didn't want to carry them around.
Oh, I wanted to go to the grocery store or something first.
I came here to check on him. That was what I was worried about. He had his head down earlier. Oh, sheriff's here, funny enough. Is it the
Greg said, today I got pulled over by the police for speeding. I was 70 and during a stop for school stop. Uh-oh. Did you get a ticket? Hippie said, everything is so scary. Yeah, it is. Yep, it's fine.
We were leaving early and it looked like you were asleep.
I was.
And I was a little bit worried about you, so I drove around to come back.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I just dozed off.
We were saying goodbye to you and then you... Huh?
They didn't tell me they were leaving.
You was listening to the live show and that drove you to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Not very exciting.
Well, good to see you, right?
All right.
Have a good
Cheers.
you too.
And Grace said, yes, I got a ticket for speed. Oh no. Those can get kind of pricey. Sorry. Grace trying to run over the delivery driver.
No, he's trying to run out in front of me.
He's doing a job.
Well, I was weary of him.
Well, I'm sorry you got a ticket, Grace. That's no fun.
Yourself a British accent helps.
Yeah, Ray never gets tickets.
I don't.
I do. When I get caught doing something, I get a ticket. He doesn't.
To be fair, I didn't even get them back home until they started those bloody speed camera things. Cheating.
Grace said, but I was speeding in a school zone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, those school zones are a little bit too much, aren't they? I mean, it's bloody ridiculous that you have to go at 20 mile an hour. I mean, I know that you have to be wary of the kids, but 20 mile an hour, come off it. I mean, you can get out and run flipping quicker than that. Well, I couldn't. But
You don't want kids getting run over.
we'll tie them down flipping better.
Grace said, I was so mad because the bus made me stop, but I didn't. Oh.
Well, it's that time of year when the flipping weather's a bit flipping nicer, I suppose. Well, I don't know what it's like in your neighbourhood, what it's like in where you are. But the weather's a bit up and down all over the place, isn't it? But Plod's got nothing else to do except flipping get out and nick you.
Grace said that's why I got a speeding ticket. It's no fun. They're not cheap.
Well, hopefully you weren't disrespectful to the cop because it weren't his fault you was speeding. Every all chance there, arm it, just take it. Fair cop. If you get nicked for it, just be nice about it or whatever.
Grace said was speeding while kids were getting off the bus.
Yeah, well, that was bloody stupid.
Yeah, he could have written you more tickets probably, so that's good. It's just a speeding ticket.
I was stopped for speeding maybe 4-6 months ago, maybe. And I was going down the hill, it was over in Kansas. I was going down the hill and it was, I don't know, just doing my usual thing, I suppose. Getting out of the traffic and the cop was coming up the hill the other way. And then as we were passing, I saw that he flipping switched his lights on and I realised that I was over the limit. We hadn't been on that stretch of road that long. Yeah, and I saw the freaking blues and twos go on and the siren because he was just doing a U-turn in the middle of the road. And I just pulled over immediately, and and he came up behind us, put the lights on again, and because I knew exactly what he was after, no point fipping going on from that. And when he came up the side of we was in the truck, you know, I think, and they came up alongside the truck. I said as soon as I saw your lights go on, I knew exactly where you were going. So I said I just stopped. He says, oh well, I appreciate that. I said, well, there was no point in doing it. I knew exactly what I'd done. And he just let us off, didn't he?
Yeah. Grace said, I don't care about the law chimes because I was late for work. Oh, bless your heart. That makes it even more frustrating because it makes you even later when you get stopped.
We've all done it, Grace, but some places you just can't do it at. You have to be a bit more mindful. But you'll know that possibly next time.
Yeah, it's frustrating when you're late for work.
Oh, shit, that one come around. I was flipping. There was many times I had chats with the local police back home. Especially one where I overtook when I was going to the airport. Mate turned the lamps down, crying out loud.
And Grace said, me and Brody, my friend, have done things our probably shouldn't have done. We all have.
They gave me all chance they were on. But just remember when you get caught for it, just remember the times that you got away with it.
And Hippie said, I was doing a DoorDash delivery a couple of months ago, going around a curve, going to make an hour, pull me over, you don't, oh wait, going around a curve, going 5 miles an hour, pulled me over, you don't have no insurance. I showed him my insurance, which I had. Well, how would he know you didn't have insurance?
They run a number plate.
Well, that's not going to tell him whether you have insurance or not. Or I don't know.
Does on the flipping cars back home. They can tell that it don't belong to that car.
Then he never asked for ID. Must have been a rookie cop. Sounds like it.
These cameras back home in England, they call them the ANPR cameras.
Watch out for the skunk.
Okay. Inside here.
Just don't run over it.
Anyhow, basically vipping the police cars are fit. Most of the police cars are fit. And they have them sit at the side of the road as well, and they'll pick up any number plate because it's different back home. Is that when you buy a vehicle back home, the car comes with a plate on it, a number plate or tag plate, whatever you want to call it. We call it a number plate, and that number plate stays with the vehicle. Doesn't go with the owner, goes with the vehicle. Anyway. And they'll know exactly who owns that car just from looking at that plate. They'll know if it's tested, whether it's licensed or taxed. They'll tell you whether it's got insurance on it. Tells you everything.
Hippie said, damn voice recognition. I had my insurance, had my ID, but he never asked for my ID. He looked at my insurance card and let me go. Cop sitting on the side of the road. I drove past Summer and he turned. I was sitting on the side of the road and the cop turned the light on as soon as I passed it. Yeah, he was probably a rookie. He said, damn, I wish I could finish my damn sentence. I know you're using voice recognition.
Let's go straight and see how far along they are.
You're up late, Grace. It's what, 10:45 where you are?
Oh crap. Forgot to go look. Fucking idiots.
Do
People
what?
don't know how to operate their cars. Forgot to go look for Brandon's channel.
Hippie said, I was driving down the road. The police officer pulled me over. I was going 10 miles an hour. Didn't even ask him for my driver's license. He just asked for my insurance, which I had. And he let me go and let me go. Yeah. I was surprised he didn't ask for your ID after he went to the trouble of pulling it over. Of course, your license plate probably already told him who you were. He said, I'm going back and forth from Brandon live to your live.
Oh, I want to go to Brandon's.
Oh, I told you at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I was driving and wanted to get over there. And just walk. I was trying to see if Mike was still awake, but awake. Right in, checking up on him. I can see a sign up there in the way. Ah, will I ever get this bloody road open and open for a long period in fucking 3 months?
you're still here, Grace. I was just saying it's getting pretty late for you. It's like 10:45. But actually, 10:49.
Oh, for flipping heck, mate. Christ almighty, crap.
Hippie said, ask for my insurance and not my license. I had the insurance, I had my license. He didn't ask for my license. Yeah, I'm surprised.
What's wrong with you? You're not a little bit too much.
I turned it down because I was
No,
hot.
me too. On my side, it's not a little bit too much. For me, I turned it down already.
Just in my side.
Well, I turned this vent off because, oh, for fuck's sake. Turned this vent off because it overheated the phone.
Alright, everyone. I am going in because I'm getting up at 4 a.m. So good night to everybody.
Just
Oh, Hippie said the police force we got working for us today. And Grace said Brandon's talking about Walmart.
Oh, good.
All right. Good night, everybody. I am going in.
Okay, I just got to open the garage door. I'll stay out here for a few more minutes. Smash your coffee.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if we got. Well, if I put it up here, it goes near this thing, doesn't it? Accelerator. I'm good. That means you'll let go of that. About 31%. Shit. Gotta hold the cords because Mrs. Womble, if you've been dragging me up with it.
I will. Bye, everyone.
don't think they're out there to piss people off, mate. Where is she? Oh, crikey. Are you sure she gets in? Just making sure she gets in. I've got a new toy to use tonight. Well, a toy. I got a, well, actually I'll leave it for the review. I damn it, she shut the door before. She wouldn't do that. She is in there. Let's go over and see. Oh wow. Alright. Actually, I'm going to let you got a picture of what I look like on their computer, which I think is pretty possibly with all this AI going on. Well, they do have a picture on the computer because your driver's license will be on it, and that comes up and shows you that. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream now, and I'm not sure when I'll be back on again. I said that I've tried steering clear of doing live shows because of the voice issue. But I felt that was okay today, and Mrs. Womble was on about doing a live show. But again, it's turned around and kicked me in the arse, isn't it? So anyhow, so I'm going to finish up now. And I'm actually going to go over to Grandpa's channel, and I'll give you that link. Here's Grandpa. And if you could go over there and say hello to him before he leaves. I doubt he'll be on. He's not normally on this late, I don't think. But anyway, go over there and say hello. He might see me. He'll probably see me over there. Anyway, thanks all for being here. I've got videos coming out, and yeah. But I don't know when I'm going to do another live show because now I've set myself back again. Alright everybody, thanks for being here. Hibbard, thank you so much for being here. You spent a lot of time on here tonight. And Grace, if you're still here, thank you. And not sure who else is still on here, but thanks all for being here. And I'll see you all when I'm back on. Have a good one, everybody. Cheers for being here.